just so much going on across the African continent when it comes to financial technology innovation. It seems like everybody is really interested in what's happening here now.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the Innotribe experience. I learned a lot.
It was quite interesting to go through the coaching. The first day of the coaching was very interesting. The idea of learning to construct the pitch with a particular cognizance of the fact that I'm speaking to banks now. And I mean, I've done a lot of pitches before, but it was mostly talking to the merchants about how our solution is good for them, and sometimes talking to the banks also why the solution is good for them just because it's good for the merchants. But I learned that I needed to speak directly to the banks about how it is good for them as banks, in addition to how it is good for their customers. So I think that's something that I took away, and it will influence how I pitch going on forward.
My pitch deck was somehow a little bit messy, but through the conference, I learned how to really perfect it, and it really helped me a lot.
So we got to coach 9 startups in Innotribe, and that was the best part, because you saw the caliber of entrepreneurs. Their businesses are great, but also you saw them growing from the first coaching session to the time when they started pitching.
We were able to find a lot of key stakeholders in different areas, central bankers, both from the markets that we already work in East Africa, as well as to new potential markets for us to expand to. So I think we were able to benefit from being in an environment where there were many of these different stakeholders from different levels who we normally wouldn't interact with.
The sessions that I enjoyed the most were those ones that were talking about how we build the infrastructure for financial services in Africa so that we have a robust structure that can finance the future and development of Africa. And I'm also excited about that because, of course, it opens up opportunities for fintechs such as ours to be part of that innovative process of building a payments and financial service infrastructure that can help the continent move forward.
I think the key thing, if you're looking to get started with a business on the continent, is that you should have a business model and be ready to make money from day one. I say this not because ideas aren't powerful, but because ultimately, if you're going to build a business here, it has to be a business. And I think in order to do that, you have to be ready to execute and be operational right from the start.
Because if you don't implement, no one is going to come and build your dream.
So if you're thinking about attending, you definitely should.